What up, LinkedIn world? Dan Palmeri, CBRE Las Vegas. Surprise guest today. First out of office guest, Mr.
Travis Nelson.
With?
First American title.
Cool. First American title. How long you been with them?
2018, so we're going on a little over 5 years now, but with Nevada title since 2003. First American bought Nevada title in 2017, and so we've been over 20 years now, cumulative.
Boom. What do you do there?
Vice President of Commercial Sales. So we work with everybody in the commercial real estate arena, brokers, buyers, sellers, developers, lenders. Of course, offer stellar title and escrow services. On the sales side, it's about creating the value. It's about the relationships, connecting the dots where we can.
I say he's the ear to the ground guy, without a doubt. How long you been in Vegas?
Since 2000, so over 24 years now.
Where'd you come from?
Illinois. Grew up in Illinois, went to school back in Illinois. And
Where in Illinois?
Champaign,
Okay.
Urbana, University of Illinois is there.
So Kevin's an Illinois guy, you're an Illinois guy.
Good
I know
things.
Darren Lemon's an Illinois guy.
Good things come from the Midwest, I say, right?
Some things.
Salt of the earth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Salty. All right. Let's get into it. Grade the first half of the year, Barstool Prez grading system.
I would probably give it a 6.8, maybe, I guess, if you're looking at transaction volume overall. I mean, the sentiment from clients we're working with, people are bullish on Vegas. They want to be here. They want to deploy their capital here. But it's just it's a time right now where there's a lot of price discovery going on, and people are being patient and can be patient because they can stay liquid and get a decent return on their liquidity sitting in a money market or a T-bill.
Price discovery. That's a good word. Talk to us a little bit about defaults in Vegas versus the rest of the country, right? At least from what I'm seeing, we're performing better.
I would agree with that. Yeah, we don't have the major downtown markets like some of these other bigger cities do, where they have a plethora of office space.
Yep.
We have Hughes Center, which is not doing great. About 50% occupied right now. That's kind of our downtown office. But
Yeah.
from a notice of default standpoint, notice of sales, which we send those out every month. If you're not getting those, reach out. We'll get you on that list. It's ticking up a little bit, but we're doing a lot of loan modifications right now. We're seeing lenders work with borrowers, so we're not seeing a whole lot of notice of defaults or distressed properties coming through right now. Loans.
Yeah. I'm talking to people in other cities, and we seem to be performing pretty good. Let's talk about the year so far. Any significant deals or news that you guys have come across?
There's been some good transactions first half of the year. The home builders are very active right now. For obvious reasons, the resale inventory is down to a couple months. We should be 4 to 6 months. People aren't selling their homes because of the interest rate so low they have. They can't buy a new home. So the home builders are very active. A lot of land transactions right now. We're seeing land price per acre get up to 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 right now. Paying big new high watermarks. Closing wise, there's been some decent land transactions along the boulevard. There was a good one over $100 million we closed earlier this year. There was a recent golf course we just closed here this week, a decent-sized golf course. So there's still transactions happening. People are out looking for opportunities. It's just the overall volume is still down probably, from the investor side, probably 75%.
Okay, fair enough, but still performing decent.
Yeah, the demand is outpacing the supply. So if buyers can find the right opportunities, they seem to be aggressive moving forward.
Yeah, without a doubt. I got a distressed property for you and everybody else. Man, do I get a lot of calls on people looking for distressed stuff. All right, what's your thoughts on the rest of the year?
If we didn't have the election coming up, I'd say we're going to improve.
What election?
Right.
Oh.
So were you at the rally yesterday, I think?
No, sir.
Okay.
Not a rallier.
But I think that's creating some hesitation with some companies moving forward who want to maybe get more space or expand. They're saying, let's see what happens with the elections. That always seems to be a little bit of a hurdle. I don't think the sentiment is going to change on Vegas. Again, I say California is the gift that keeps on giving. People keep coming in, 4,000 to 5,000 people a month, companies moving in. So that's going to continue to spur Las Vegas activity, spur growth, spur demand. That's not going to change, but I do think people are kind of holding their breath, waiting to see what's going to happen with the election before they fully jump back in again.
Fair enough. And it's summertime, so it's
time to get out of Vegas, right?
It's not the time to tour 7 office spaces on a Wednesday afternoon.
Or industrial buildings, right?
Yeah, definitely not industrial buildings. All right, what are you telling your clients today?
Tell them if they find a good opportunity to go ahead and jump on it. I think we've had a lot of people waiting on the sidelines. I mean, the market started to turn in July of 2022. So we're going on 2 years now.
Yeah.
And so if you find something that makes sense, I'd say jump on it. You don't know what's going to happen. I think, again, Vegas is doing better than most markets right now. I don't see demand backing off.
Yep.
So I don't really see prices softening too much either. I think, we've seen some land values drop here and there when it comes to maybe on the industrial side or some other uses. but everything else across the board seems to be holding values pretty well. So if you find an opportunity, jump on it. I think Vegas is only going to continue to grow, and I'm bullish on the market long term.
Yeah, same sentiment. Yeah, second guest in a row to say that, and I agree. I was talking with a client the other day that are looking at an opportunity, and really my kind of thoughts were, I don't think it's going to get any cheaper, right? So, and if it does, it's not going to be a whole lot. So how much are you willing to wait out to miss on that opportunity?
Agreed.
All right, coming up to a wrap. You know me, food guy. Yeah.
You're a foodie.
No chain restaurants. What's your favorite dish in Las Vegas, and where is it?
The one that comes to mind is the jerk chicken curry bowl over DW Bistro. If you haven't had that, it's fantastic.
Yes.
I usually order two. I order one while I'm there, and I take one home, and it almost is better when it marinates for 24 hours.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the next day. So.
DW Bistro, Dalton and Bryce, longtime friends. That place is fantastic. Their flautas are best in town. And I always get the same thing. I get the ahi tuna couscous salad, but I get double the tuna.
Haven't had that.
It's really good.
They have a jalapeno bacon burger that's a close second to the curry bowl, but the curry bowl wins.
It's kind of large, so I got to stay away from burgers. It's my thing, though. All right, guys. Travis Nelson, first American title. If you have any questions, I will tag him, and feel free to reach out. This guy knows everything. Have a great day.
Take care.